Okay, so I was talking to my sister Leanne today about oil and maintenance and whatnot, and I was talking about oil flushes, which I do believe in. Um, I do them regularly. I'm not say regularly. I use oil flush products like Seafoam or Marble Mystery Oil regularly. I pour it in about 100 miles before the oil change, and I change the oil out. I was speaking to my sister, about her vehicle, and I don't know if it had ever been done or whatever. I said, if I bought a used vehicle that had 200,000 miles, this is what I would do. So, out of all that conversation, I was led to change my oil in my lawnmower because it's been about a year, I guess. And so here's the score. The lawnmower was sitting. Lawn hasn't been cut in about a week, and you can see. I can't change the camera. Okay, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. You can see the brown, dirty oil. This is clean oil from the pump. I just pumped it in, and you can see the areas of gray. I don't know if you can. The brown oil was the oil that came out of it before I started the engine. All the sediment and all the contaminants were at the bottom of the engine. They did not come out. This is all I've got to fill and drain, and so I poured the oil out. I'm like, well, it's dirty, but it's not that bad. I put the new oil in. I'm like, you know what? I got plenty of oil in my garage. So I start it up, I run it for about 10 minutes, and I pour the oil out again. And that's when the gray stuff, and the gray is not good, grayish silverish is not good, because that's all the contaminants, that's maybe pieces of metal, what have you. So this is why I am pro oil flush. Now again, this is a lawnmower, so it doesn't have an oil filter. At least this one does not. It's just a splash system. That's how the oil gets circulated. So I'm going to do it again, and maybe I'll get the camera on and you guys can see the second oil change. So like I said, the first, the engine was cold. The engine was sitting for about a week. All that clean oil came off the top. All the contaminants were still at the bottom. I poured the new oil in. I started it. I ran it, and I got gray oil coming out because the engine's old and broken down, and all those contaminants are stirred up in the oil when it was hot. That's why they say do an oil change when your car is hot, because anything that's in the bottom of the pan might get picked up by the oil pump, stirred up, like mixing a drink or something, and then you pour it out and everything comes out, or most of it comes out. But if you let it sit, then everything's going to sit on the bottom of your oil pan. It might not change when you change your oil. So I'll stop this here and do another one, and I'll show you. I've already got oil in the mower, so I'll run it again and I'll drain it again, and next time I'll try and show you what comes out the second time.